Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm Nvida GT, and for today what we have here is Prey. So Prey is a game developed by Arcane Studios and it's using CryEngine. So Arcane Studios, we did benchmark a game recently coming from them, which was Dishonored 2, and it was so earthy. It's a facepalm of optimization. They used ID tech on their Dishonored 2 title and the performance was horrible. Not only on the PC, but it was completely horrible, even on consoles. So they decided to move on, luckily, and they moved it to CryEngine. So, well, CryEngine usually it is very demanding, but at least it's running Prey nicely. So I'm currently playing Prey with the minimum settings possible, but as you can see the frame rate is it's not that good for an FPS game. It's lower than 30 FPS. Yes, there is actually sometimes where the frame rate is above the 30s, but for me, if you really want to enjoy Prey decently, or let's say with a frame rate mostly above 30 FPS, which it's going to feel much better regarding the smoothness, just put the game at 800 per 600. So many players will prefer to play at 720p and with 20 FPS or 25, 27, 28. If you can play the game this way, you just can go to 720p, but for me that actually on an FPS game it's important to have 30 FPS or above. If I have the power and let's say if the laptop handles it at above 30 FPS with 800 per 600 in this game, I prefer to use it, and that's what I'm using. 800 per 600 minimum settings. Yes, the resolution is kind of very low, but all the rest of the settings are quite nice. As you can see, we still have shadows, we still have a lot of lighting effects like volumetric lighting. The textures, besides on the low, they are kind of good enough. So actually I'm kind of impressed. Prey seems very well optimized even for a CryEngine game, and comparing to Dishonored 2, it's excellent. So let's get out of the apartments and let's start the game. So with that, hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. If you want to check the frame rate without recording at 720p or 800 per 600, just check on the description of the video, okay? Thank you a lot for watching, and we hope for you to continue to see the video, because this game is amazing. Goodbye guys, thank you a lot for watching.
plasmas. Everyone calls them mimics. Be careful what you pick up. Since they broke containment. I'm going to help you stay alive. Just a little further.
Hello boys and girls, welcome to the performance section of the video. So Prey with double settings at 720p on this laptop, it averages 30 FPS. It looks good average, 30 FPS, okay. But the problem is the game spends a lot of time lower than 30 FPS, and for an FPS game and quick action like this game can be a little bit rough. So if you want to play at 800x600, the average is going to be 50, which is very good. So as you can see, 44% of the frames was lower than 30 FPS with 720p. I'm pretty sure that many players will be able to play at 720p, but I prefer myself some extra smoothness and play at 800x600 with only 1% of the frames lower than 30 FPS. So the game VRAM usage was around 1.6 GB and the RAM usage was around the 3.9 GB of RAM. So I believe that if you have 4 GB of RAM on your laptop, probably you won't be having any trouble. I believe, at least at the very start, it seems that the game didn't use too much RAM, which is fine. CPU usage on this game was around 40 to 65%, and GPU usage was on its maximum and being the weakest element of our laptop. With that, this concludes my performances analysis of Prey. It's a great game, isn't it? I like it a lot. So with that, if you enjoyed Prey, don't forget to buy it, they deserve, because it's really a big progress comparing to Dishonored 2 performance, which is great, and the game is awesome. Guys, thank you a lot for watching, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.